Mental toughness isn't loud. It's not flexing on social media. It's not pretending you're unbreakable. It's holding it together when everything's falling apart and no one's coming to save you. It's staying calm when you're disrespected. It's building discipline when no one's watching. This video isn't about how to become mentally tough. It's about recognizing the strength you've already earned, even if no one saw it, even if you forgot it. These are 7 signs you're mentally tougher than you realize. And if even one of them sounds like you, you're already miles ahead of who you used to be. 1. You no longer need closure. Most people crave explanations. They need apologies. They demand to know why someone hurt them or left. But when you've been hardened by life, you stop chasing closure and start creating your own peace. It's not that you don't care anymore. You've just learned that begging for answers only keeps the wound open. A mentally tough person doesn't need to reopen the past to move forward. You accept that some people will never give you the truth. Some situations will never make sense, and you let them stay unresolved because your future matters more than rehashing the wreckage. That takes serious strength. Walking away from the fire without needing to sift through the ashes, that's not avoidance. That's wisdom. 2. You've stopped explaining yourself. Weak minds over-explain. They want approval, permission, understanding. But once you've taken enough hits, you stop justifying your choices. You want to leave the party early. You leave. You don't like someone's energy. You don't stay around it. You feel something's off. You trust that gut instinct without writing a memo about it. Mental toughness means being rooted in your own values, not outsourcing your confidence to other people's opinions. Stoics like Marcus Aurelius warned against letting the noise of the crowd drown out your inner voice. You live by that now. The world may not always get you. That's fine. You weren't built to be understood. You were built to be undeterred. 3. You stay calm when you're provoked. Anyone can snap. It takes zero discipline to lash out. But when someone insults you, tries to push your buttons, and you don't bite, that's control. That's mastery. You don't need to prove your dominance by clapping back. Your silence stings more than any comeback could. Seneca taught that anger is weakness dressed up as strength, and you've internalized that. You know that real power is found in stillness. When chaos knocks, you open the door with composure. That doesn't mean you're passive. It means you've sharpened your ability to choose your response. You don't get baited. You don't explode. You observe, assess, and respond strategically. That's not just mental toughness. That's warfare-level discipline. 4. You've outgrown the need to be liked. People-pleasing is a prison. It drains your energy and dilutes your identity. And if you've finally broken out of that cycle, you're stronger than 90% of people walking around right now. You've realized that not everyone deserves access to you. Being polite doesn't mean being available, and likability is no longer your metric for success. Epictetus warned against needing external validation to feel whole. And now, so do you. You don't need likes, retweets, or constant applause. You're not molding yourself to fit in anymore. You're carving out space to stand alone. That kind of independence, it's not arrogance, it's clarity. And you've earned it the hard way, by losing yourself one too many times and finally saying, never again. 5. You don't avoid pain, you integrate it. You've stopped running from pain, not because it doesn't hurt, but because you've learned it's part of the process. You don't shove it down. You don't numb it with distractions. You let it teach you, shape you, harden you. There's a Stoic phrase, amor fati, love of fate. It means embracing everything, even the suffering, as necessary. You don't just endure pain anymore, you absorb it. You metabolize heartbreak into hunger, betrayal into boundaries, failure into focus. Most people let pain define them. You've decided to let it refine you. That's rare. That's resilience. It doesn't mean you've become cold. It means you've stopped wishing for a life without struggle, because you finally understand the sharpest steel is forged in the hottest fire, and you're still standing. 6. You see the game, but don't play it. You recognize manipulation instantly now. Guilt trips, fake compliments, power plays, emotional debt traps. You see all of it, and you don't engage. Mental toughness isn't just about pushing harder. It's about knowing when to disengage. You don't fall for guilt. You don't chase breadcrumbs. You don't waste time proving yourself to people playing chess with your emotions. Instead, you observe. You detach. You hold your frame. That unnerves people used to pulling strings. But that's the cost of clarity. The Roman Stoics believed that self-possession was the ultimate virtue, knowing who you are so no one else can define you. That's where you stand now, not on the battlefield, above it, watching the drama unfold while keeping your peace intact. 7. You keep showing up, even when no one's watching. This is the final proof of real mental strength. Consistency without applause. You wake up and do the work. You train. You show up. You endure. And you don't need credit. Most people burn out when they're not seen. You've built a rhythm so disciplined, it doesn't matter who's watching, because you're not performing. You're becoming. That's Stoicism in action. It's the discipline of a soldier, the mindset of a builder. Progress without drama, effort without noise. You've learned to separate your identity from your outcomes, because you're not attached to results. You're committed to the work, and that's why you'll win. Quietly, powerfully, eventually. Mental toughness doesn't come from talking about it. It comes from living it. When things fall apart, when people disappoint you, when life punches you in the mouth and you get back up anyway. If you saw yourself in any of these signs, stop doubting your strength. You've already proven it. Not by what you say, but by what you've survived, what you've built, and what you keep showing up for. Subscribe if you're serious about becoming unshakable, and check the description below. I've added resources designed for real, lasting self-mastery. No fluff, no empty motivation, just tools for growth that actually work. Because you don't just need inspiration, you need an edge, and you're already sharpening it, right here, right now.